The MSHDA project is a single-family home centered around affordability. We focused on designing and building the house in a manner that helped bring down costs. So there was a lot of strategy and sort of discussion around what things can we implement both on the design side that then works well with the way we're building it, which, as you see behind me, is with 3D printing of concrete. I think we're just lagging behind in the construction world in terms of adopting this tech. So when I look at a robot doing something, yes, I find it fascinating, but at the same time I tell myself, well, that's just another tool that somebody can use to do what we've been doing for hundreds of years. And so it's not necessarily trying to use that tool to do everything, but trying to understand what is the best use case for that specific tool. So for today and for the near future, we found that printing walls is a really good use case for this robot because it can do it quickly, it can do it better than a bunch of humans trying to do it, and it can be more accurate when it's doing it. The prints, it prints a 2-inch exterior bead and it prints a 2-inch interior bead, and that creates the wall cavity inside. That gets filled with a spray foam or any type of insulation that you want. And within there, we're able to run our electrical conduits, our electrical boxes fit in there. Any plumbing that has to go in the wall fits in there as well. This is very similar to a desktop 3D printer. It's the same sort of process in terms of design. You're 3D modeling a surface, a model, you're slicing that model, and then you're exporting it to your printer. This is no different. It's just a larger scale, right? Now the material side, that is quite different. When you're dealing with a cementitious mortar, you have to contend with that. You have to get the mortar to the robot, to the printer. So it's a little bit different in that regard, but otherwise it's quite similar. This tech is a great pairing for the city of Detroit because here's a city that has thousands of vacant lots and has a ton of demand for new and affordable housing. We have to find a way to meet that demand. And I don't think we're gonna meet that demand in a traditional manner, right? I think there needs to be an adoption of this tech for that demand to be filled. Faster isn't always better, in traditional home construction. We think that this might be a solution to that, where it's a little bit faster, but it certainly is going to be a more robust, a more energy efficient home, and in the long term, a more affordable home for the homeowner.